Hello everybody, today I'd like to show you once again um, iOS 7 Beta 4, but this time on an iPhone 4. So obviously the iPhone 4 is the oldest device to support it, and that of course means Apple is getting their feature kill addiction, which they actually got in iOS 6 as well, but that's a different story. Um, Again, oldest device, oldest actually 3.5-inch device. You gotta point that out right now because there are already two devices out there which have got 4-inch screens. Um, and I always was completely not satisfied with the betas before, especially not beta 1 and 2. They completely sucked in my opinion on here and were unusable, buggy. And although beta 2 was a lot better, it didn't crash always, but still lag and lag and lag and lag until the last beta. They kind of got it working now, I tell you that. And I'm actually willing to keep this beta right now for a little time. I'm sure I'll find some bugs still, but the one I noted here in my notes here, they are actually gone, and that is very nice to see. So first, we can see the bug is already gone. Well, they don't know because they probably got a newer one. You can see the fading works. Hasn't been working on previous ones. It was always like I got always the feel that my iPhone doesn't react, kind of. No, really, it was like reacting like a second later, but now it's like right in time and just perfect. Same with slide to unlock. Now it is actually smooth. Bloody hell, that took forever. What they fixed in Beta 3 is the scrolling through the pages bug, which was very laggy in Beta 1 and 2. But now it's gone since Beta 3, that is nice. But what is even nicer is that things like this, I already said that on the iPad 2 review as well. I'll just set the brightness down quite a little bit now. So when you open up an app, it doesn't lag that much anymore. They kind of got that less and less with every version. You can still notice a bug, a lag, just a tiny bit lag, and I think I can live with this now. See, just a little bit. Thank you. That took forever, really. The other betas, they just sucked on here because of this. Actually, the app switcher has always been smooth, and same with the folders, which is surprising. Actually, they always were smooth and without a problem. As you can see, there is no lag. So this lagging bug, it's still not completely fixed, but I think that will do that eventually in the next one, or in the final one, or whenever they are going to kill it. But Apple does that. I know Apple, if they support a device, they get it working smooth, if not with a lot of less features, but still. Also, Control Center is now completely smooth. Same with Notification Center. There is still a little lag, as you can see there. It's still not perfect. But like at least these things work. They are smooth now. That is good to see. But scrolling through them is still not excellent, which is okay. I mean, it's a lot better than the previous ones I've used. And I do really love this new notification center. It's just so awesome. It shows you like the weather, what things you have to do, calendar here, I mean, reminders, stocks, and what is tomorrow, and here it shows you something else, but it doesn't right now. So I think that is just so awesome, and I always left the iOS 10 functionality just sucked on here because, well, it was the old iPhone 4. Now they killed most of that stuff. So obviously, again, this is iPhone 4, and my tripod has got some problems. Hold on a sec. Right, here we go. Obviously, this is still an iPhone 4, and you will not get such a cool feature like Siri or 3D maps, but I will not get into that because they already did that in iOS 6, which is just pissed me off because you can just get it working fine with a jailbreak tweak. But getting off topic, what you don't get in iOS 7 is the 3D. You will not see anything moving. I think that is awesome. It's just these little things. I mean, I don't need it necessary, and I can't. It's not like I can't live without it, but still, it's a nice thing. You will not get this on here. You will also not get the live wallpapers on here. I'll just check into wallpapers. Here we go. You will just see Apple wallpaper and no live wallpaper, and the stock ones which you see here. What they also fixed now is, am I right? Yeah. This back. When I go into like, let's go to general and about. These things, like going here, they were also pretty laggy, and now they aren't. And I also can swipe back for the first time without getting a lag attack, really. This is just so awesome. I think that is so handy, and it's getting such a lot better workflow in your device, especially when you have to like check your, let's say your version number or whatever you're gonna check in here. Just go, it's like this here. Of course, it now doesn't work when I make a video, but usually it does. So as you can see, it's still not completely perfect, and that is true. But scrolling through this here is now smooth. That is good to see. Also, the calendar doesn't crash anymore. That is a good thing. I don't know if it's still completely without lag. Let's just make one for fun here. It is. Sweet. So, before that, this was like a lag and you don't believe it. The new calendar is actually not something that I must like because you can definitely see everything here. But I think I'm getting used to that. I mean, it's just one thing. Spotlight. This has always been the lag winner number one, really. This was lagging like crap. They reduced that a lot. Since beta 1, beta 2, these two versions, it was terrible. It was almost unusable. Beta 3 was usable, but still laggy on here. See? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I know most of you just have a newer iDevice and think, oh, it's already there. But on here, for me, using this old iPhone 4, look at that. That's just so nice to see this smooth animation. Obviously, there's still a little bit of lag when it goes back, but that's just something freaking okay for me because it's just nice to have finally this lag gone. It was crazy, and also typing on it. I don't have to wait 2 seconds until it reacts now, this new keyboard. That is so awesome. I think a random thing has not got anything to do with Vax or so. I never know if the caps lock is activated or deactivated. I mean, that's a little confusing. But still, it works. Anyway, it's just so awesome that, well, now it works. Next thing. iPhone 4, you will not get a transparent keyboard, and you will not get a transparent maps. Yeah, will not get a transparent, well, FaceTime thing, when it just gives you a preview in the back. No, it doesn't. Well, you will see here, that is the theme. I think it's not too bad. It's actually a pretty nice theme from this stale, other boring iOS keyboards. I think that is a lot better. Still, the transparent one looks a lot better in my opinion, but whatever, you can't have everything. And as I told you in the iPad 2 video, if iOS 7 will be jailbroken, hopefully it will, this thing's like 3D and transparent keyboard and Siri will come back to this iPhone. I tell you that. That was the same on iOS 6 as well. 3D maps, just a little tweak and it goes off like a bomb. Really, there's no problem with it. whatsoever. Except in the first iOS versions, this backed quite a bit, but in 6.1.3 and 6.1.2 and 6.1, this was working smooth as hell. So obviously it will not get 3D on here. So let's just search for something which is usually 3D. Let's just search for, we have something in New York City, yep. So I'm just so grateful that now the maps also work smooth. Like things like these, they lagged really. So this now works rather smooth. As you can see, it doesn't do that 100%, but still. Let's try the other one. I'm quite familiar with this here. Satellite, there we go. Interesting that it's smooth again. Well, it's still not perfect, as you can see. It's still lagging quite a bit here. But as long as it's the Maps app, I don't use that a lot anyway. But you will not get 3D, as you can see there. And it will not get this nice see-through see-through stuff like on the iPhone 5 and 4S and everyone after this generation. Still, whoa, no. Now, again, I think this still looks pretty good, this theme, so I'm not unhappy with it. Is there something else I want to show? Yes, the control center is now smooth, completely smooth, very smooth, no problem with it anymore. And the freaking music app actually works. It actually works. Before it just crashed the shit out of it, really. Every time I want to like play a music song and control it from the lock screen, just crash the springboard. So I don't know what that bug was. It's just play a video from Queen, video song. I think that looks also pretty nice, this theme, the white one. Let's control it from the from the lock screen. See, it works. Still not 100% smooth, but still, it works. And also here, I believe now they fixed that bug. Also, oh, it's still there. Come on, Apple. This bug has been there all the time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, previously you also couldn't control it in here. But here it's still, there is still nothing. There you go. Now it's here. But sometimes it just doesn't show up, as you can see. See? So this is still there, okay. Well, as long as it's that. Again, previously this just crashed the phone all the time, so I'm happy that it finally works, kind of. Let's see, the scrolling is still not 100% smooth. It's a lot better than previously, but not 100% smooth. So there's still something to do. Let's search for something. It's also lagged. Oh, that is good. They fixed that. So Apple does fix the bugs. Believe me that they just don't let you sit on bugs. But the betas versions previously, they sucked on here. Really, my opinion. The camera app, forgot to mention that as well. It's just so much smoother, and the reacts obviously now. You can see it just works now without a lag. Smooth, and just little things like this, they just pissed me off on the previous versions. And I tell you, I will now use the iOS 7 Beta 4 on here now for a while to check it out. There's as you can see, previously still some lags, but I think that's totally okay. The weather app is pretty sweet, I would say. I like that weather app. It shows you like what's going on. And this is also pretty smooth and okay. You can see there's no lag. So, all in all, they're getting to it. They're fixing all the annoying bugs and that pissed me off and you off if you got an iPhone 4. If you tried out. I think it's getting pretty sweet. I will love iOS 7. The Safari, by the way, is also a lot better, but this has been fixed in Beta 3 as well, so I will not show you that. So, I forgot nothing. Oh, that's good. iOS 7 Beta 4 is definitely a lot more usable than on the iPhone 4 than any Beta 4 before. Can't talk anymore. I don't know if you should still or already use it as a primary operating system, the daily driver, but I will do it. I'll just set the language to German to give you an idea how long the respring takes on that one. Deutsch, there we go. So again, if you want a perfect supported iOS 7 device, you have to get an iPhone 4S. That's the oldest one that has got Siri, panorama, 3D, 3D maps, transparent keyboard. I think it's just unfair that all these things I mentioned are not on here. Not a single one without a jailbreak tweak. So, at least these animations are smooth now. I'm happy to own an iPhone 4. It's still a decent phone. And it's no way unusable and slow. For me, it does it fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And enjoy your iOS 7 beta. Or not. It's your decision. Peace out.